The 30-day discipline challenge. Not motivation, not inspiration, discipline. For the next 30 days, you are not trying to feel better. You are trying to become better. There's a difference. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation says, I'll start when I feel ready. Discipline says, start. And for the next 30 days, we are removing feelings from the decision-making process. Let me explain something clearly. Your life right now is the result of repeated behaviors. Not intentions, not dreams, not potential, repeated behaviors. If you want a different life, you need different behaviors. Not for a week, not when you're inspired, for long enough that they become identity. That's why this is 30 days. Because 30 days is long enough to hurt. Long enough to expose your excuses. Long enough to show you who you really are. And long enough to build momentum. Here's the rule. For 30 days, you do what you said you were going to do. Every day. No negotiation. No, I don't feel like it. No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I had a long day. You are building proof. Proof that you can trust yourself. Because right now, if we're honest, you don't fully trust yourself. You've broken promises. You've said, I'll start Monday. You've said, this time is different. You've made deals with yourself and then quietly walked away. That ends now. Discipline is self-respect in action. So here's how this challenge works. Step 1. Pick 3 non-negotiable habits. Not 12. Not a fantasy routine. 3. Simple, clear, measurable. For example, work out 45 minutes. Work on your goal for 1 focused hour. No junk food. Or, wake up at 6 a.m. Read 10 pages. No social media before noon. Keep it simple. Complex plans fail. Clear rules win. Step 2. You do them every day. Yes, even weekends. Yes, even when tired. Yes, even when stressed. Especially then, because anyone can be disciplined when life is easy. The challenge is who you are when it's inconvenient. Step 3. No restart loophole. If you mess up, you don't quit. You don't say, I ruined it. You correct immediately. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency. Now let's talk about what will happen. Days 1 to 5, you'll feel powerful. You'll feel in control. You'll think, this is easy. That's the honeymoon phase. Days 6 to 10, your brain starts negotiating. You deserve a break. Missing 1 day won't matter. You can double up tomorrow. This is where most people lose. Because discipline is boring. It's repetitive. It doesn't feel heroic. It feels small. Days 11 to 20, reality hits. You'll be tired. Something will go wrong. You'll have a bad day. And this is the moment that defines you. Because the old version of you quits here. The new version continues. Not loudly, not dramatically, just calmly. You show up. Days 21 to 30, something shifts. You stop arguing with yourself. You just execute. It becomes automatic. You feel different. Not because life changed, but because you did. Confidence starts growing. Not hype confidence. Earned confidence. The kind that comes from evidence. You kept promises. That changes a person. Let me tell you what this challenge is really about. It's not about abs. It's not about money. It's not even about productivity. It's about identity. Right now, you identify as someone who tries. After 30 days, you identify as someone who finishes. That shift is everything. Because once you believe you are disciplined, you act like it. Once you see yourself as consistent, you operate differently. And that compounds. Now let's remove excuses in advance. I'm too busy. No, you're unfocused. You spend hours scrolling. You spend energy worrying. You have time. You just don't allocate it intentionally. I'm too tired. Discipline doesn't require high energy. It requires decision. You can work out tired. You can read tired. You can build tired. I'll start when life calms down. Life does not calm down. You get stronger. That's the difference. For 30 days, you are choosing discomfort over regret. Because regret lasts longer. And here's the rule that makes this powerful. You do not announce it to everyone. You don't post day 1 selfies. You don't look for applause. This is silent, private, personal, because real discipline doesn't need witnesses. At the end of 30 days, you'll notice something. Your posture changes. Your self-talk changes. You stop doubting as much. Not because you're perfect, but because you proved something. You don't need motivation videos anymore. You become the example. And here's the truth. After 30 days, you won't want to go back. Because the pain of discipline is lighter than the pain of disappointment. So here's your assignment. Right now, pause. Write down your 3 non-negotiables. Make them clear. Make them realistic. Make them unavoidable. Then start tomorrow. Not next week. Tomorrow. 30 days. No excuses. No quitting. No drama. Just execution. And at the end, you'll meet a version of yourself that doesn't need hype. Only standards. This is the 30-day discipline challenge. Are you in? Subscribe.